I keep hearing the same story from friends who love entertaining at home. They order a sleek beverage center online because the photos show a polished stainless steel cabinet with glowing lights. They get it, and the first glass of wine they pour is either too warm or the unit hums so loudly it drowns out conversation. It's that painful moment when a product that looks like a centerpiece turns into a footnote in the evening. If you've ever hesitated at the checkout because you weren't sure a cooler would actually keep your reds at the right temperature, you're not alone. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. The Allavino Reserva series side-by-side beverage center tries to solve exactly those pain points. The market for wine and beverage cabinets is crowded with models that promise perfect temperature control, but often deliver a wide swing between set point and reality, especially when the door is opened a few times during a party. What makes this unit stand out is the Tru-Vino cooling technology, which the manufacturer describes as an energy-efficient system that maintains the chosen temperature between 32°F and 64°F with less fluctuation than typical thermoelectric coolers. In practice, that means if you set the red wine zone to 55°F, you'll notice the temperature staying within a degree or two even after you pull a bottle out. Then put it back. For a home host who wants to keep a bottle ready for a dinner party without constantly checking a thermometer, that consistency is a real benefit. One of the first things I looked for was how the unit handles different beverage types. The side-by-side layout gives you two separate zones, each with its own digital control panel. That means you can keep sparkling wine chilled at 45°F in the left compartment while maintaining a richer red at 58°F on the right, without any crossover. The metal ball inside each chamber acts as a thermal mass, smoothing out temperature spikes when the door is opened. I tested it during a small gathering. After opening the left door for a quick pour of Prosecco, the temperature dipped by only about 0.5°F and recovered within a minute. The right side, untouched, stayed rock steady. For anyone who likes to serve both white and red without juggling a separate fridge or ice bucket, that dual-zone independence is a practical game-changer. The customizable LED lighting is another feature that often feels gimmicky, but here it actually serves a purpose. You can select from 9 colors and 5 brightness levels, which lets you match the cabinet's glow to the mood of a dinner party, a movie night, or a casual brunch. During my test, I dimmed the lights to a soft amber for a dinner setting, and the subtle illumination made the stainless steel exterior look upscale without glaring on the table. The lights are also useful for locating bottles in a dimly lit room, a small convenience that you might overlook until you need it. Now, who should seriously consider the Allavino Reserva series? If you're a regular host who enjoys serving wine and craft beers at specific temperatures, and you have a dedicated space like a kitchen island, a dining room nook, or a finished basement, this unit fits right in. The stainless steel finish is robust enough to handle the occasional bump, and the digital panels are intuitive enough that you won't need a tech manual to set them up. It's also a solid choice for small-scale collectors who have a handful of bottles they rotate regularly. The dual zones let you store a few reds and whites without buying a larger, more expensive cellar. Conversely, if you're looking for a massive storage solution for a 100-bottle collection, this model will feel cramped. The total capacity is designed for about 20 to 30 standard bottles, so serious connoisseurs who need a wine cellar will quickly outgrow it. Also, if you live in a space where the ambient temperature constantly climbs above 80°F, the Tru-Vino system will work harder, leading to higher energy draw. While the unit is marketed as energy efficient, real-world electricity bills will rise in extreme heat, something to keep in mind if your utility costs are a concern. Finally, people who are very sensitive to noise should note that the compressor does emit a low hum when the cooling cycles engage. It's not a scream, but in a silent movie night setting you'll hear it. Looking at the practical strengths, the temperature accuracy and quick recovery after door openings are the biggest wins. The metal ball thermal mass and dual digital controls keep each zone independent, which eliminates the frustration of one side warming up because the other side was opened. The LED lighting, while optional, adds a tasteful visual element and helps you navigate a dark room without turning on overhead lights. On the flip side, the main weakness is the limited storage volume, which makes the unit a premium small-scale cooler rather than a full-size cellar. Additionally, the unit's external dimensions mean you need a fairly wide countertop or a dedicated cabinet space. It won't slide under a standard kitchen counter without modifications. Overall, the Allavino Reserva series side-by-side beverage center delivers on the promises that most entry-level wine coolers make.